based on the currently and valid regulations. These can also change at short notice. If this should be the case, react according to the most recent, please. So much for the general. Now I will start with the hygiene measures on the site. Even though we probably can't hear it anymore, that's where on-site event starts. The simplest is, of course, what we all know from everyday life: distance, hand washing, hygiene, FFP2 masks, and ventilation. I will start with the last point, the ventilation. Ventilation is basically our responsibility. We have optimized our high-performance ventilation systems. The ventilation system run with a significantly increased proportion of outside air of up to 100% and extended operating times. In this way, they actively help to reduce the risk of infection. The exchange of room air will be completed about every 5 minutes all over in the halls. Fresh air is filtered before being introduced into the halls or in the rooms. Germs and bacteria are separated in the process. Also, because of the filtration, no droplets that could contain the coronavirus can be introduced into the rooms and the halls. According to current knowledge, transmission of coronaviruses via ventilation or air conditioning system can be virtually ruled out in this mode of operation. Here's the first hint regarding stand construction. When constructing a stand, please avoid covered constructions if possible, so that ventilation can take place at all points in the hall. So I would give over to Thomas about the distancing.
Thank you very much, Frank. I'm going to start with the keeping distance. After that, I'm going to tell something about the hygiene and masks and some more points. We have about keeping distance. Please hold the distance from other visitors and exhibitors of 1.5 meters. These are rules we all have to use everywhere. We know it from our personal life right now. Just also please use this or hold this rule also on the trade fair. We are responsible for that, and we placed wider easels so you can hold these 1.5 meters. We have wider easels up to 5 meters. Also, we have more space in the entrance area, so also, this is a part of our optimized entrance and exit management. So there is also enough place for these 1.5 meters. About hygiene, we have increased cleaning and disinfection in some areas where it's really critically, like in baths or on toilets, also on door handles. There will be more cleaning and disinfection. Additional, we have, like you know it from the shop or anywhere else, we have more additional disinfection facilities on the exhibition area, so in waiting rooms or on the easels. Regarding to the masks, we have two different parts indoor. Please, we have to use masks. Visitors have to use the FFP2 masks. Stand personnel can use the normal medical masks indoor. Outdoor, is it like we have also the masks, but if you keep the distance of 1.5 meters, you can put down the mask and get in touch with your customer without the mask. So just keep the 1.5 meter distance and we can go on like everybody know it and love it. Now some medical care. We have medical staff on the site during the whole exhibition. So also during the assembly and disassembly. And please, this is really important. Please just visit the exhibition if you're a healthy person. So if you had contact with a infected person, please don't visit, because we have to save each person on the exhibition. We are also created another ticketing. Yeah, we have now just online tickets, so everything is bookable online. This is a full registration of all visitors and exhibitors because of the during situation. Regarding to the compulsory testing, so we have some possibilities on the exhibition, but these are extended with some waiting times. So please, or to get over this waiting time, just travel on if you're already tested. This will be easier for you and easier for everybody. So now we are going on with stand construction. I give the word to Frank again.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. Now that's all regarding the measures of the exhibition area, and we go on with, to move onto the stand construction. The basic rule for stand planning is to plan larger than before. It must be possible to maintain the minimum distance 1.5 meters at all times. That's the urgent measure you can keep on. Ideally, this is ensured by a visitor guidance, if possible. However, if it is not possible to maintain the minimum distance at individual points, other measures such as spit guards on meeting tables or on counters are also possible. Usually you see at a table is not as big as 1.5 meters. Therefore, you can take these spit guards as a measurement. If it's not possible to use room dividers or any acrylic glass panels, only a limited number of visitors may enter the stand. That's in your hands to keep to have an eye over the over your stand to see if there are too much people on the stand. Then please take care about this. And in addition, avoid unnecessary constructions or agglomeration points, for example, in front of exhibits or presentations, and place exhibits with sufficient free space at the booth. Please also take care and take into account in your planning that spacing must also be maintained in the aisles around the booth. For example, avoid placing product information directly at the booth border to the aisle. We need the place in the aisles for the visitors to go around the halls. We recommended that you arranged fixed appointments with your customers, or in case of spontaneous discussions, move to other areas, for example, to a catering area or a special community area. They are available in the halls. For stand construction, the use of smooth, easy to clean surfaces is recommended. For furniture, for example, chairs without armrests reduce physical contact. Okay. In general, when it comes to the current design of your booth, the common saying less is more still counts for much more than it is used to. As I said before, in order to allow as many people as possible to visit the stand at the same time, exhibition stands should be planned generously and with a low degree of construction. This also promotes better air exchange. For larger booths, we also recommend separate entrances and exits and screening to the booth. For example, lashing stands to control the sorry. The This is a measure to control the number of your visitors at the stand, on the stand. Then compliance with distance regulations can be ensured, for example, by floor markings. I will show it later, with room dividers or with traffic light systems. You can also separate the meeting areas from the frequency areas. That will ensure that you have a calm area for the meeting, and you have another area where the people go around and have a look on your products. And this will be also protection against unintentional undercutting of minimum distances. In meeting areas, the spacing between tables and chairs should be selected to ensure a minimum distance of at least 1.5 meters between the persons. So in case of documentation of the discussion partners, the mask can be removed in this case if the infection situation allows it. You should also ensure regular cleaning and disinfection of frequented areas underground, and ideally have your own disinfection dispenser on the stand. It's my opinion. When I go into a shop and go outside, there's a disinfection dispenser. I feel sure than in a shop without it. Okay. Now we came to the first examples, just to show you something. It's like a traffic light. Red is good. Red is forbidden. Green is good, and blue are the stand personnel. You have with the flooring, different colors. You can manage the ways in entrance and exit. And you see on the right corner, on the left corner at the top, presentation area, and all the people have distance enough. And then a little to the left, to the right, you see two green guys or women at a table with a spit guard. On the side of the table, you see the red person. This is not allowed because there's no spit guard and not 1.5 meters between the persons. When you go further to the right, you see a big table. Here you see 4 persons. It's a table with 2 meters. Therefore, the distance between the 2 persons at one side is guaranteed. And between the 2 persons to the other side, there are also spit guards. And I go to the desk in the middle. There you see the blue person and the red person. The red person comes from the side and there is no spit guard and it's too close to the blue person. Then on the left corner at the bottom, you see also a large table and 2 red persons. They are not far enough from each other, and there's no spit guard between. The green persons are correct because there's 1.5 meters between them. And the next 2 tables are the same as on the top. Okay. Then here have a stand with 45 square meters as a corner stand. You see also here you can manage an entrance and exit. And you have at the right side of the stand a presentation area, and all the people have enough space for each other. At the entrance left, you see the blue person at the desk, entrance desk, just to control or to get in touch with the persons coming in. And the red one is, as just said before, comes from the side and with no spit guard. You can use here like a small acrylic door or anything else, then it would be possible to fix like this. And the tables are the same situation as I just told before. Now we come over to a 24 square meter row stand. Also with a small stand, you can see entrance and exit would be possible. It's more, oh, my English. It's more a challenge to get in touch with all the persons and to get them through the stand. But you have here at the right, you see the table with the two persons, and in front of them is a acrylic glass or a glass wall to give them sureness against aerosols. And the red one persons are already also, as I told before, too near to the others. Therefore, have a look over them. Next one. Here are three examples to show you possibilities to manage the spit guards. At the left side, you see three persons at a table with spit guards or with acrylic glass divided. Therefore, this is possible. You have an entrance and an exit area. You have at the right side the corner. There must be a spit guard. I see. It's not visible. The tables at the back wall, they are fixed also with at the wall, and they are divided with acrylic glass in the system. On the right side, at the top, you have a small, like a cabin with 3 chairs. They have 1.5 meters distance. Therefore, it's also possible to separate a little to make a calmer area. At the bottom, on the right side, also on the side, not in the middle. It's therefore you see there are different possibilities to keep you in touch with your visitors and with or without spit guards. And coming to the next one. Here is an example for the flooring. You see the lines on the floor. They are fixed with a distance of 1.5 meters. This will help you and your visitors to manage the distancing. You can every time see, oh, I'm too near. It's okay. Just to give a hint to your visitors. Okay, that would be something about the stand construction, some examples. Now I will forward to Thomas about media and communication technology.
Perfect. Thank you very much. We're going on with some information about media and communications technology. Most of, so a very lot people can't visit the exhibition. Maybe they're not in the range, maybe they're in another country. Some colleague, we have to place more or less personal on the stand. And for that, we have a lot of media solutions and communication solutions. So as we've seen on this picture, the media stand, I'm going to show you some samples. You can see here a screen with a camera and also with a microphone. So you can maybe just place a colleague from your company. He's still in the office, but he's an expert in his part. And so you don't have to take him also to the stand. Just give him the solution. We have the FACHPACK. For there you can upload your screens, your live streams, your presentations, and you can reach a lot of customers where they're interested in your goods and parts. So here in this case, there's the presentation, and the customers, the visitors in the stand can just come in and watch the presentation. Also, if you want to get closer with the customer, you can place a chat room. So there's a box, it's closed with a door, with a clear. Also, there is a computer with a tool. You can use Zoom or whatever, and there you can get in touch with your customer. If he's interested in your product and you have to get deeper informations, just please him to go in the chat room, and then you can have a meeting from your company to right there on the stand. Also, we have more possibilities about streaming. So it's not only on your stand, but we can also offer you a separate room on the exhibition area. There we can place real streaming studios. So if you know it from the TV, you can have a regie there, placing the camera, viewing other positions of the camera, make the presentation for you. You can also have green screen technology. So I think the most of you know the green screen technology. It's a green screen behind you, and then you can place there a virtual background. So if you want to bring, like we are in our FACHPACK office, you can use the green screen technology for place you in another location like this, like you know it from the TV. We have everything on equipment at the exhibition. So in our portfolio, we have cameras, we have screens, we have microphones, headsets, notebooks, everything you need we have there, and you can just ask us after the presentation, just contact us and we can make your specific solution for media and communication technology, because we know everybody needs something different. We have to be very flexible in this case, and we are. So we have up to 1 gigabit internet, so it is no problem to stream what you want. So you can have 3 streams, 4 streams, whatever you want. We have really much capacity of internet. This is all about the media and communication technology. If you have deeper questions, just contact me. We can have a call and take your individual solution. Now I give the word to Frank for some assembly and dismantling information.
Okay, thanks, Thomas. Just here for a short notice regarding assembly or dismantling. All the spacing and hygiene rules can lead to delays in setup or dismantling. Therefore, please make full use of the event setup and dismantling times. We can recommend detailed scheduling and, if possible, staggered work of the trades to improve the processes. And please ensure also that all your service providers, such as stand builders, forwarding agents, or agency staff, technical service providers, and so on, that they have to register in advance and have a setup and dismantling path. And also point out to them that the current rules must be observed in each case. That's really urgent. Okay, next one, please. Okay. Now we come to the special theme stand catering. Our catering service partner company, Lehrreader, has drawn up a comprehensive concept for hall catering and stand catering that complies with the legal requirements and the overreaching rules of Bavarian catering. All other caterers working at the trade fair are also obliged to adhere to the requirements of the hygiene concept. Since it would be a bit extensive to present all the regulations and notes here, and it probably does not concern everyone, I will now only go into the most important points. However, there is also a leaflet attached to the presentation. Urgent instruction of all persons working on the stand about the applicable infection protections is indispensable. Ideally documented as well for your sureness. Stand and service personnel as well as supplier are required to cover the mouth and noses at the stand. All persons at and on your booth must be recorded with their contact data. Date and time, first name, last name, place of residence, and telephone number or email address as soon as the mouth to nose covering is removed while eating or drinking. It's not possible to have the mask on. Please refrain from self-service offers for stand catering. Food and beverage should only be served by the service personnel behind glass or acrylic glasses, as you know it by the butcher or the bakery. Available are them from your events trade fair store or from your stand constructor, as you like, or by waiters at the stand. Crockery, cutlery, napkins, or anything else should also be only handed out by the service personnel. It's not as you at the party in your home with a big glass and all the knives and forks are inside. Everyone takes his own. That's not allowed. Food and beverage should be served in closed containers, or at least should be covered served. And when consuming food and beverage at the table, standing table, the mouth nose covering may be recommended. That's clear. Okay, these have been some hints about the catering. Now we go further with other measurements with Thomas.
Thank you. Also, as Frank said, the to get the contacts from your customers which are putting down a mask on the stand, we have actually an app. This is you can buy it. It's the Visitor Flow. This is an address tracking app for pandemic reasons, like they putting down the mask, going for eat something, and then you can just track them. You just scan the QR code. We all have it on the ticket because we have a full online registration. They're all datas like first name, second name, your home address, and the part of this app, they are getting deleted. These datas are getting deleted after 3 weeks, so it's done. The different to the lead tracking, you will get one license from the FACHPACK team. This is for tracking business contacts. I know it from my last job. I've sitting there and placed the contact data from the exhibition and scanned it, put it in the all data into Outlook to check the business contacts. This is history. We have now Lead Success app. You can just scan the ticket and you have all data you need. This will get sent to our service partner, and then you will get a compact list from our service partner with all business contacts you scanned with the lead tracking app, and you can go on to contact your new customer. Also, so very important, one access will be free. Now some more measures. We have for more security on your stand, for your customer, for feeling secured, and we have air scrubber. It's for additional security sense, and also it's very good against the coronavirus. The design is very clean and don't looks very big or bad on the stand. Also, we have the digital doorman. The digital doorman is for scanning person that are coming onto your stand if they're wearing a mask, and also you can mess up the fiver of the person. Also, if you don't have the capacity of people or colleagues you want to bring to the fair or to the exhibition, we have the people counter. So you don't have to place somebody to count how many people visit your stand. You have the people counter. It's a display which counts how many people are onto your stand. Now we have some ideas from us to you for some different safe giveaways for your clients, customers, visitors. We have in this situation some different parts. I'm working in a test house, and I know the problem that we all time have to disinfect the pens. So a good giveaway would be this time an antiviral pen for signature or something else. So you don't have to disinfect them. Also, on hygiene key. This hygiene key is for using the door handles. So you don't have to use your hand, just use the hygiene key, and you're don't touching the door handle. Also, we're all using a lot of disinfection right now. Maybe we have really dry hands because of the disinfection. Everybody knows this problem. So just give a little hand cream for your customer to have it every time while he's on the exhibition. And also, of course, you can give him some small disinfection bottles. And what's probably also a possibility to make some marketing, I think, is own branded FFP2 masks for more. I think this is a good giveaway to make some presentation also on the other places in the exhibition, because everybody have to wear it. This were everything to our further measures and to the stand construction and media support. Now it's your turn, your questions. We're gonna answer it, and I will get the word to Philip. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you very much, Thomas. We tried to answer your questions in the background, and if there are still some more, please don't hesitate and ask now. Well, as already mentioned, you have the chance to contact us at all time. Here you can see the contact details of our experts, Frank Hausmann and Thomas Bernwald. If you have general questions on our exhibition, the FACHPACK team and myself will be glad to help. Well, if there are no more questions for the moment, I think we're finished now. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you very much for staying with us, being an opportunity thinker, and we are very looking forward to seeing you all live at FACHPACK 2021. Okay, now we got an additional question. For the rental booth, glass separations will be obligatory.
I will try to give an answer. They are not obligatory. They are recommended in case when you will not you cannot organize a distance from 1.5 meters.
Okay.
This will help you.
So please do not hesitate to contact us by email or by phone, and yeah, have a good time. Good luck and much success in trade fair preparations, and see you. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.